But how do we scale this? So a lot of what you've been talking about are very customized ways of reaching specific audiences, while fantastic in theory, but very difficult to scale. And so when we get to the point where we're ready for dinner, how do we scale these approaches? Is it programmatic buying? Is it something else?
Programmatic is nothing more than the terminology du jour, right? We used to use the term systemic, right? And programmatic isn't really any different than systemic. Programmatic has some connotations related to real time, and I think I'd leave the word programmatic to the side. This will be largely technology driven. It has to be. But you know, if you think about it, those of us who started to do reach and frequency optimization in the late 90s went to straight audience buying instead of contextual buying, right? We went to systemic approaches because it's just too much work to do any other way. So you have to have technology that provides you with multiple alternatives, right? You've got to have people who are competent to use those technologies and understand. In our case, we work very, very hard to eliminate the black box aspects of technology. We go beyond encouraging our people to understand how the decisions are made. That's critically important. But clearly, we are going to be, you cannot deal with the volume and granularity of data that we have today. And what we have today is just the tip of the iceberg. Some of you may have seen that Rentrak and comScore came together just yesterday afternoon. And I mean, just think, for the first time, we have under a single umbrella, we will have a unified view of traditional linear viewing through set-top box data with proper capping rules, right? VOD, not VOD through a panel, but VOD through actual count. And comScore's cross-device stuff tied not to a sample of 25,000 households, but directly one-to-one. That's a very, very different kind of proposition, right? And you know, people like ourselves are already connecting the dots, one-to-one to shopping behavior, to offline behavior, to digital behavior, and so on. You get a very, very complete view of the entire consumer path to purchase.
And that's a great foundation to start building this new world of new ways of targeting consumers across platforms.
You improve the return on investment because you can, and there's lots of room. Media addresses every level of that marketing funnel or consumer journey, path to purchase, whatever you want to call it. And media serves the role not only of creating awareness, but doing all the other stuff in that path to purchase. And it's worth substantially more as it redefines itself towards that definition than it was as a simple awareness build.
Definitely.
Right?
Well, thank you very much, Irwin,
Pleasure.
for this thoughtful discussion.